Hey, and welcome to the 12th annual Mission Possible Gala. A round of applause from everybody, yes. It's the at-home edition. It's kind of like the consolation prizes they used to give you at the end of game shows back in the day, the at-home edition. We are Nat and Drew from 103.5 QMFM.
Says there.
Right, oh,
right there.
sorry. Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
right there. Right there. If you're ever in doubt of who we are, right there. We're excited to be hosting again this year, especially under these very, very unique circumstances.
Before we get things started, we would like to say that we respectfully acknowledge that we are hosting this event on the unceded ancestral and traditional territory of the Musqueam, Tsleil-Waututh, and Squamish Coast Salish peoples.
Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We're very excited to be here with you, whether you are at home, in your office, if you're in the bathroom, wherever. We're just glad you're here. Thank you for joining us tonight.
The bathroom is a strange choice, but maybe you're just trying to get away from your family and we get it.
No judgment here.
We get it.
No judgment.
For those of you who aren't that familiar with Mission Possible, the work they do is really amazing and second to none. They work with individuals who have dealt with poverty, addiction, mental health challenges, and other significant barriers, and help them rejoin the workforce. This opportunity allows people to gain a renewed sense of dignity and purpose as they move toward a healthy and sustainable life.
They do this by running an employment readiness program that includes employment training, employment coaching, ongoing support, and a paid work opportunity. They have two social enterprises, MP Maintenance and MP Neighbors, to provide transitional employment and training. And you're going to get to hear and meet some of the staff and program participants here tonight.
Mission Possible relies 100% on support from donors like yourself. And the programs are not government funded. So we are going to be asking you to, write checks. Kidding, nobody does that anymore. You're just gonna literally click a button on your computer. It's so easy.
We'd like all of your credit card numbers here tonight. That's
fun.
all we're here for. If you could just type all of those in, we're good. It seems we have been using these words unprecedented times. How many times have you heard that phrase over and over and over the last few months? But these truly are unprecedented times for all of us, for so many reasons. People have lost jobs. There have been record numbers of overdose deaths in the past several months. Mental health struggles are becoming more and more common.
The impact on Mission Possible because of all this has been significant. The need for their programs has increased. The weekly breakfast that is served at their Powell Street location changed to a takeout format to meet safety requirements. And they've been serving nearly, get this, triple the amount of downtown Eastside community members than they had before the pandemic.
Financially, they've struggled as well. There's a large number of repeat donations that they rely on receiving year after year that have not come through this year. These funds are crucial for them to continue to run their programs, and they truly need your help in order to continue the necessary work they do on the downtown east side. Please donate generously tonight.
I feel like you're here, right? So you want to. If you haven't already, you want to. Here's how to do it. Super, super easy. Just through Givergy. You can see that .ca/Mission Possible. You log in with your phone number or your email and start bidding. You can also make your donations right on the Givergy page.
Yeah, if you'd like to bid on the items, that'd be great, but a straight up donation would be appreciated too. Whatever you can do to help out Mission Possible, we'd truly appreciate it. And to hear more about the work that Mission Possible does, please welcome Mission Possible's Chief Empowerment Officer, Matthew Smedley, over at the Mission Possible headquarters.
Thank you, Nat and Drew. It's so great to be with you again. Thank you so much for your support. What a great year this has been. Can you remember a year this good? Okay, I'm kidding. All joking aside, I'm just gonna come out and say it. This year has been a gong show for so many of us, myself included. Things that we had planned for, things we had hoped for, things we had counted on, all of those things for so many of us have been derailed at some point this year. And to make matters worse, some have lost jobs, some have been laid off temporarily, some businesses have closed permanently. Others have lost friends or family members. It has been a hard year. I want to acknowledge that. I wish I had a magic wand and I could make this whole virus disappear, just like all of you do. I think the hardest part of what I have experienced over the last 8 or 9 months has really been this lack of a sense of control. None of us chose this pandemic. None of us chose the isolation, the job loss, the anxiety, the loss of loved ones. None of us chose any of it, nor can we control what has happened to us. If there is an upside to these difficult experiences, I believe it's that we are truly, whether we know it or not, all being put through a rigorous session of empathy training. The forced hardships have allowed us to experience a taste of what so many in our community face because of poverty. Day after day, month after month, the loss and grief that we have all collectively been experiencing, this is status quo for so many of our friends in the downtown east side. You see, those we serve here at Mission Possible are not experiencing poverty by choice. They did not choose their challenging life circumstances, just like you and I did not choose to experience this pandemic. They did not choose to be born into poverty. They did not choose to experience abuse or mental illness. They did not choose to experience an injury or a chronic illness or a disability. They didn't choose to grow up in the foster care system or any of the other myriad circumstances our friends have faced. So many have faced excruciating hardships that are completely out of their control. At this stage of the game, we are all counting on a vaccine to be the remedy for this pandemic. But what is the remedy for poverty? The remedy for poverty is opportunity. And that is what Mission Possible offers to this community. We offer the opportunities for employment training, opportunities for enlightening and engaging coaching to break through some of the roadblocks that people face, and opportunities for paid work in transitional jobs in our social enterprises. Those on this journey are surrounded by a community of support at Mission Possible that cheers them on as they take steps towards sustainable livelihoods. And the results are amazing. We see people gaining a new sense of confidence and pride in their abilities, breaking out of isolation and getting connected in the community. They experience a sense of belonging, both relationally and economically, and the renewed sense of dignity and purpose that they experience leads to empowerment that enables them to see and take hold of the possibilities in front of them. This is all made possible through your partnership with us. Just this year, thanks to the financial support and my amazing team at Mission Possible has journeyed alongside 59 individuals who have started employment in our social enterprises. That's in spite of this pandemic. Roughly 15,000 hours of employment training, hundreds of hours of coaching sessions, and endless love and support has continued to impact this downtown Eastside community and change lives this year. Our goal here at Mission Possible is to continue to provide these opportunities, knowing that they are a key part of overcoming poverty in this community. Over the next 10 years, we want to see another 2,500 people take this journey with us. But we can't do it without your support. Your giving makes this possible, so I would ask you to give generously tonight as an investment in the poverty remedy. I would ask that you consider whether you could also partner with us to become a customer of our exterior commercial property cleaning company, MP Maintenance, or consider whether you could hire a graduate of Mission Possible and join into someone else's journey in an even deeper way. We even have a guide and some coaches that are willing to help get that started. Now I'd like to show you a video that tells the story of one of our Momentum Award winners. Nicole is an amazing woman and mom, and I am grateful for her willingness to open up and share her journey with you.
Growing up, I was surrounded by poverty, physical, verbal, and substance abuse. When you grow up like that, it's hard. There aren't a lot of positive role models and good opportunities. Life is unstable, uncertain. You aren't setting goals and dreaming. You're just trying to survive. My 4 kids and I have been homeless twice, but I always managed to scrape by to find a way to survive, to keep my kids safe and healthy. In 2016, my oldest daughter Loretta got involved with Mission Possible to try to get some job training. My son also got involved. I was proud to see both of them grow more confident and get stable jobs. 2 years ago, I was going through a really rough patch. I also felt defeated. I needed stability. I decided to try getting involved with Mission Possible.
Mission Possible is a community of people who are working together to provide opportunities for those who live in the downtown east side. People who are challenged by living in poverty, have experienced homelessness, have experienced addiction, mental health issues, a whole host of things. As a community, we really want to provide a pathway for people to move toward a sustainable livelihood. We really are trying to create opportunities for people to experience empowerment. And the way that we do that currently is through offering training, we offer coaching, and we offer paid work.
Mission Possible helped me get more confident in how I presented myself and my speaking abilities. They also helped me get my food safe certification. Their training and support helped me get a stable job that I really like, working with food at a neighborhood market.
I hope people are inspired by Nicole's dedication and commitment to getting where she wants to be, and also not having to do it alone and asking for support.
I'm so grateful to the team at Mission Possible. They were here to help me at my lowest and when I needed someone to give me a hand up and look past all barriers and all objectives, and were willing to help me through whatever I might have faced. They've made such a difference, not only for me, but for my whole family. I know now that anything is possible.
Wow, that's an incredible story. Nicole, you are an inspiration. Mission Possible supports people like Nicole every day, helping them to find their strengths and discover their value so they're able to support their families independently. You can help people like Nicole just by heading to the Givergy page, placing your bids, or by clicking on a Make a Donation on the left side of the screen, that button, and making a donation right now.
Now we're going to head back to Matt at Mission Possible as we head into the main event portion of our evening.
Thanks. Now it is time for my favorite part of the evening. Every year we have the opportunity to honor individuals who are part of the Mission Possible family, who exemplify the kind of transformation that we all admire and to which we all aspire. We honor these individuals who have shown determination, courage, and faith in the face of great adversity. Many of us, facing the same circumstances, would have given up, but they did not. They moved forward with tenacity, and today we have the privilege of honoring them with Momentum Awards. And here is Nick Telezespana to present the first award.
I met Chris shortly after I started working at Mission Possible in 2018. Our first encounter was at an information session, and I clearly remember a man eager to start working and to embark on a new journey. From the very beginning, Chris was open and honest about his past, the struggles he had faced while growing up in Ontario, the challenges he encountered moving to Vancouver, and his desire to move forward in life and become a role model for his son. As time went on, it was clear to everyone who worked alongside him that he was committed to his professional development as well as his personal growth. Supervisors, coaches, and colleagues saw him engage his work with the Clean team with professionalism and enthusiasm. It was because of his hard work and clear dedication that Chris was soon selected to become part of the first round of Impact sponsorships. And at this point, I was lucky enough to get to know Chris further and learn more about his aspirations and goals for the future. In one of our conversations, Chris shared with me his deep desire to give back to his community and to those struggling with substance use. He believed that his lived experience and his newfound sense of purpose and direction would benefit others who wanted to engage in a new journey but didn't know where to start. Broadly speaking, Chris shared that he wished to find a job where he could work directly with people and support them. As the months went on and I became more aware of where Chris wanted to go, his goals became clearer and he became more committed to finding employment in an area of service to his community. At the end, it materialized in him wanting to pursue a job with Atira, a local not-for-profit in the downtown east side, providing low-barrier housing and other supports for those struggling. Chris' drive and relentless pursuit of his goal was astonishing. Soon after his contract with Mission Possible ended, he applied for 2 more jobs with MP, and he got both of them. Just another proof of his dedication and commitment to his own journey. He really wanted to transition to Atira, and he made that happen quite successfully. It would be dishonest, however, to say that Chris's journey was an easy one. He did face some challenges as he engaged with our employment program, but his commitment to work and his work ethic were always exceptional. Particularly concerning to him was his relationship with his siblings, and yet he was able to reconnect and move forward in a way that I had never seen. Made me really proud to be his coach and also to know him as I embarked in my own journey working in this neighborhood. Today, I am really happy to share that Chris is working with Atira as a help contact support worker. As a frontline staff, Chris is the first contact for many people who are struggling with poverty, homelessness, and drug use. He provides those in need with essential services, from food to health to shelter. And once stable, he supports them with their own goals, finding housing, going to detox, going to a recovery center. As he shared with me a couple of days ago, it's all about keeping people's dignity intact. My job, he said, is not to support people to where they want to be, but rather to tell them that they can do it and that we can do it together. I am honored to be here today and present Chris Middleton this year's Momentum Award. Congratulations, Chris.
And here is Jess Ebbers to present the second award.
When the funding for the Strathcona Community Kitchen where she worked ran out, Nicole quickly wanted to re-engage other employment. She had heard good things from her daughter and son about Mission Possible and decided to give it a go. During the first steps of the Employment Readiness Program, the care for others and the eagerness to succeed were very prominent. Nicole quickly proved to everyone that she is a dedicated worker. The passion for food and cooking was still there, so she knew that the position of kitchen assistant at the Power Breakfast was perfect for her. For a full year, the downtown Eastside community was able to enjoy her breakfasts every Saturday. But also, she lifted up so many of the community members on these days by listening to their stories. All Mission Possible staff were very lucky to get delicious lunches served once a month on the Momentum meetings. Besides that, one of the best things of the meetings was seeing Nicole in her element and doing what she does best. Besides having excellent kitchen skills, her resourceful, sociable, sincere and warm personality did not go unnoticed in the neighborhood, and she got herself a job at Benny's Food Market. Working here was slightly out of her comfort zone, as there were some new responsibilities and skills to be learned. At times, it didn't feel possible to juggle all the responsibilities in life. Being a mom and working 2 jobs made scheduling very difficult. Though problem solving is a skill that I've seen her using a lot and taking things one step at a time. I can truly say that I'm very impressed with Nicole and how she keeps finding a better balance between her commitments and taking care of herself. Thank you, Nicole, for your compassionate heart and your ability to make everyone feel loved. I'm very honored to present this Momentum Award to you.
And finally, here's Chris Ward to say a few words about our third award winner, Stephen, who unfortunately was not able to be here with us tonight.
Hello. Stephen had been looking for relief from health issues and unemployment. It seemed that each place he turned was met with disappointment and further heartache. It was while having a conversation with a caseworker that Stephen found new interesting opportunity, Mission Possible. He made the big first step of engaging in a Mission Possible information session and workshop. Learning about his potential, Stephen began to see that he could make a step forward here. The first step, a risk taken, led to an opening of possibilities for Stephen. With some newfound internal confidence and a 6-month contract to learn and grow in, Stephen blossomed and found his inner strength and a new sense of accomplishment. It was this inner tenacity and shared empowerment with Mission Possible that Stephen, only 6 weeks into his 6-month contract, transferred over to our core services property maintenance team. Here he would experience a full 8-hour shift with more opportunities to learn new skills. Stephen graduated from Mission Possible job opportunities and has continued to be employed at Sunrise Soya Foods. It is my great honor to recognize Stephen Froese as one of Mission Possible's 2020 Momentum Award winners.
And once again, I'd like to say congratulations to all of our award winners.
That's great. And as mentioned in that piece, they were not able to present Stephen his award during the pre-tape ceremony, but good news. And I think we have a picture of Stephen getting his award earlier today. So that's great. Stephen's now got his award.
Chris, Nicole, and Stephen on their well-deserved recognition. Your hard work is paying off, and you should all be very proud because we are very proud of you.
Remember, there are more people out there just like Chris, Nicole, and Stephen who have not yet begun their journey with Mission Impossible. So we really need your help to make sure that Mission Impossible is able to support those that need it most.
One big way that you're helping tonight is by bidding on the auction. So we're going to take a closer look at some of the items that are up for grabs tonight. And
scroll through the auction. Is that up there in the top corner? Is that the castle stay in France?
I think so.
A 3-night castle stay is about to come on your screen. That's right. We said a 3-night castle stay.
Oh, that looks terrible. Why would you want to? Why would you want to go there? Oh, yuck, gross.
Oh, oh.
It's in Bordeaux. That's just fancy right there. It's on a vineyard, and there is 3-course dinners served with wine pairings as well.
Do you think you might be able to buy some wine there to bring home with you once it's over?
I think probably. I'm thinking
deal.
maybe you could ask whether they have it in boxes. I only drink boxed wine.
What do you got for me? That's an incredible prize package. If you're daydreaming about where you're going to travel once we're all free and good to travel and whatnot, and you're planning like a European getaway or something like that, what an amazing few nights that would be. A 3-night castle stay for 2 in Bordeaux. Some other great packages that we have available on the live auction through givergy.ca/Mission Possible. We're going to take a look at another one here. If you want to stay a little closer to home, but still get out and explore, it's a tourist in your own city staycation package, which includes some fun stuff.
Yeah, you'll get to stay at the Fairmont waterfront. That's kind of fancy. Also fly over Canada, which is such an amazing, fun time if you've never been. It's a treat. And then also dinner at the Cactus Club. So the current bid right now is $400. I feel like you deserve that. You deserve that and more. I'm thinking also of the Bordeaux Castle. That's just
You can't get that out of your mind? I know.
cannot get that out of
3-night
my
castle
mind.
stay. There's a phrase that doesn't come up all that often.
Think of all the Instagram that you could do. Almost for some people, that's a reason. All of a sudden, your Instagram game has just gone up.
All of your posts are just #castle over and over and over again. There's lots of great packages that are up for grabs. I believe next up, we are going to take a look at the painting of a local artist who has gone international. Talk about getting international acclaim now. Maybe this is an opportunity to get in early on somebody whose their work is just going to continue to grow in value over the years, because Zoe Pollock is certainly gaining international acclaim. Holy Holy 3 by Zoe Pollock is the painting, which you can make your bid on right now, again through givergy.ca/Mission Possible.
That's beautiful. All right, so the auction will be on until 9:15. 9:15 is when it closes tonight. So I know sometimes you kind of like to wait and see where things happen or whatever at these auctions, but remember there is a hard deadline. So we're going to take a look at the total. Do we have the total so far?
Where are we at so far?
We have a
We've got a
leaderboard.
number. We've got a number. A number. Hey!
That's awesome. No, don't go back to the other
what
one.
happened?
There we
What
go.
happened? We're going up. We want to go up. Oh, it's going up.
There we go.
There we go. I love it. $21,585. Not bad for 25 minutes and 58 seconds worth of work.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Let's keep that going, though.
We also have some items that you can donate to Mission Possible through donations. So this is a really cool idea. So it's a donation amount and what that represents. Range of options from $100, which buys a pair of work boots for a new program participant.
Or you can provide an employment readiness workshop, which takes place weekly, for a $250 donation.
Or you can be the baller that you are and purchase breakfast for 250 people for $795.
Think of how good that would feel to know that you've bought breakfast for 250 people. What an amazing impact.
If you want to make a really big impact as well, not that that isn't, you can also donate $10,000 towards a new vehicle for MP maintenance, which will allow them to increase the number of crews that are out cleaning the streets, meaning more capacity for more program participants.
You'll also see Become an Impact Sponsor on the list. So what exactly is an impact sponsor? Impact sponsors are heroes that cover the full cost of 2 Mission Possible associates during their time in the employment program. Here's a video on 2 associates that have been helped by impact sponsors.
I've lived a pretty rough life. I know if I pick up again, it'll put me 6 feet under.
I never learned how to live on my own until 2 years ago.
This is what I love about Mission Possible is they're a platform for transformation. I suggested to Matt that we look at a different type of fundraising approach where we would look to essentially sponsor people who are in need of empowerment.
We've really seen them experience what Mission Possible has to offer. They've been able to receive training. They've been able to really have some great part-time work experience in a supportive work environment.
I was a hardcore alcoholic. I didn't really care about Vancouver. I didn't care where I threw my litter. What do I do now? I pick up after other people. And I enjoy it.
One of the areas of empowerment that they focus on is to get people employed. That opportunity with Mission Possible could be the stepping stone to get a hand up. Everyone wants to feel like they've mattered. Everyone wants to feel like their contribution was helpful. Most giving opportunities don't tell you what happened with that money, how that money made a difference. And when you sort of individualize it to one person and you get a report on that person, it's really invigorating to know, and I think creates a very different emotional bond between, you know, donor and the opportunity.
It makes you feel good. To feel good inside that you're part of life instead of being isolated, and that's how I've always been, was isolated. My ex decided to move me down to Port Alberni with my 3rd daughter, and so I was alone, but I stayed sober. But it wasn't enough for them, so they took her from me, so I started drinking again.
My journey right now is the best journey that I've been on in my whole entire 51 years. Mission Impossible really changed my life.
I think in 5 years, what I'd love to see is a number of people who are really looking forward to getting this quarterly report to see how their investment in people, in their community, is bearing out.
There's joy, happiness, internally satisfaction. I've never felt that in any jobs that I've been in.
I think all this is doing is making them believe again that they can work, they can support themselves, and they can make their way in society. We need to invest in this community. We can't forget it.
So one day there is hope that me and my family will get back on track.
Is it a mountain that I'm climbing or an ocean that I can't swim? I've been waiting on you, but now I am wearing thin. The flame is a flicker, and now it is getting dim to slow.
As we mentioned, impact sponsors are so important. They are true heroes. It has been a challenging year financially for Mission Possible. The pandemic has led to a decline in giving that Mission Possible relies on to positively impact lives in the downtown east side.
However, even though the donations have declined, the costs have remained the same. It still costs $500 per month for them to have each associate in their program. So by becoming an impact sponsor, your donation of $6,000 guarantees funding for 2 people to go through training, get coaching, get work experience, and support transitioning into a job outside of Mission Possible. To become an impact sponsor, you can donate right now through the Givergy page under Make a Donation.
Okay, so fun little thing that happened a few minutes ago when we did the first, like, hey, let's look at the total, and it was like 21,000 or something.
Thought it was good.
It was all right. It was like,
was
oh,
good.
that's okay, that's good. Well, you know, actually, the counter stopped counting, so we have a new update for you that we'll put on the screen.
It prematurely stopped counting?
It prematurely
So
stopped.
I didn't think total boards could do that.
Yeah,
Okay,
so-
oh wow, look at it go. Hey, $134,650.
It's so weird doing this when there's just us in the room. Normally there's you guys in the room and we would all like, whoa.
We'll assume you're clapping
Yes.
at home. We will clap on your behalf. That's fantastic. Over $134,000 raised so far, but we want to keep that total growing. That's not where we're going to finish the night. We want more than that so we can really make sure Mission Possible can continue doing the work that they do so brilliantly on the downtown east side. All of the auction items will close at 9:15. So if I'm quickly doing math correctly, 42 minutes left to go for you to get your bids in and help support Mission Possible.
We'd also like to thank everybody. There are lots of $100 donations tonight, which provides a pair of work boots for somebody that is going through the Mission Possible program. So thank you. That is so important. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll have another big total in just a bit, but right now we'll go back to Matt at Mission Possible's headquarters.
Thanks. It's great to hear that auction is still going on. You can make sure you keep bidding throughout the night. At this point, I'd like to turn it back to one of our award winners, Chris, who has been kind enough to share a few words with us.
The things I learned at Mission Possible, from learning how to set goals for myself to learning how to give myself patience, learning how to just breathe in every situation, and understand that it's not always going to be perfect, and I'm going to make mistakes, and being willing to either change and become a better person and a better man, or a better employee. My experience here at MP gave me the ability to understand who I am and what I want for my life and where to go and how to get it. Sometimes things were not always good every day. It was a struggle most days for me, but in the end, those struggles were my greatest achievements. I'm an asset. I didn't think for a long time I was an asset. So I think that was probably the most rewarding thing I got from Mission Possible was they taught me how to understand I'm worthy.
It's wonderful to hear how Chris's perspective on himself changed through his time at Mission Possible. It just shows how much their programs help. They don't just help people get a job. It's more than that. It's more than the income. It's about helping people discover their value and self-worth in spite of the challenges and the barriers that they face.
Mission Possible has a goal of offering this opportunity to over 100 people in the coming year, 2021. Your bidding and donations are helping to make that a reality tonight. And with that in mind, we're going to take a look at, again, some of the auction items that are up for grabs. Hopefully you've perused some of these or all of these, and maybe you've got your eye on something and are waiting to make like a big donation. So
I feel like the wheel is just going to spin on auction items
which
here.
what are we throwing up?
Yeah.
The Dr. Bonnie Henry shoes.
Oh, the Dr. Bonnie shoes.
So fun story with this. We tried to get a pair for our show so that we could give them away on air.
Not so we could just like take turns wearing them.
No, because we're not the same size.
No.
So that would have been really hard. And our producer, like he worked hours on it when they first went, like hours and hours and hours. And I think he got through to the final, almost the final checkout, and then got bounced out.
Yeah.
They were like such a huge hot item, the Dr. Bonnie Henry shoes.
So I think the bidding of that right now, if I saw that correctly, $450 on the Dr. Bonnie shoes. That's a great opportunity to get a pair of shoes and that are beautiful, highly sought after, and really there's no other way to get them right now, I think, than through auction items like this one. So givergy.ca/Mission Possible. You can make a bid. Current bid is $458. You've got 38 minutes left. Don't wait until the very end. Make sure you get your bid in now so you can be in place and in position to get those at the end of the night once the auction items close at 9:15.
All right, what else are we going to take a look at here?
Let's spin the wheel of auction items.
Do you remember like those old telethons where people they would always threaten to like stop the programming? Like, we will stop the programming right now unless you call in.
We are not going to return to our next regularly scheduled episode of Murder, She Wrote until we get to a certain total.
Stand-up paddleboarding for 6. This would be so fun. The next minimum bid, it's going relatively cheap right now, $70.
I think I paid nearly that for just me.
One person, I know.
Over the course of the summer.
I'm assuming you don't share a paddleboard. You all get your own.
No, I don't think all 6 are on the paddleboard at the same time. But if you can get paddleboarding for 6, for 7, that's a deal.
A steal, yeah.
That's a get in on that.
How many times have you paddleboarded?
How many times?
Like, is it something you
probably
do?
like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
When I went over the summer, it was just. It was terrible. Like I couldn't stand up on the thing for more than about 8 seconds before right back in the water.
I have visions of looking really good when I do it. I do not. I don't have, like, it's terrible. But again, that's a really good deal. And,
it is, yeah.
Okay, this, you know what, like I was looking at this too. If you're a golfer, this is amazing.
A day trip to Big Sky Golf in a luxury car rental, because if you're going to golf a course like Big Sky, I mean, look at that. Look at those views. Look at those panoramic views. You want to go up in style in a nice luxury automobile. You are on the hook for whatever speeding tickets you get while driving that luxury automobile, but hey, the automobile is yours to get up and back at Big Sky. $1,000 is our current bid. We'd love to see that go for some more tonight. So maybe you even want to think ahead in terms of gifts, whether it's for Christmas or a birthday or Father's Day or Mother's Day or whatever you want to get lined up for 2021, givergy.ca/Mission Possible to make a bid on that item.
Okay, so again, you can also just do cash donations as well, and keep in mind that things like the work boots or the sponsorship program, super important to Mission Possible.
No amount of money will be turned down. We'll
yes.
take it all.
Yep,
we'll
that's
take
right.
It all.
Whatever change you've got, that's also good. So we're going to give you a final total in just a bit. The evening is kind of sailing through very quickly. Thank you for spending part of it with us, and most importantly with Mission Possible, and giving your time and hopefully your dollars. And as we begin to wrap things up, we would like to turn it once again back to Matt Smedley for his closing remarks.
Thanks, Nat and Drew. It's been so great to be with you this evening. Really appreciate your support once again. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks to our Gala committee. Thanks to the partners who supported us this evening to make it possible. Thanks to our prize donors. Thanks to everybody. I look forward to being back with you next year in person. Just a warning, I'm going to be probably 3-4 hours straight hugging next year, so be prepared for that. Thanks again, everybody. Take care.
This is exciting because we're literally getting notes passed to us as Matt's video is rolling. So we have a sticky note filled with exciting information.
So these are impact donations. So people that have donated $6,000, which is that monthly sponsorship for somebody to go through the Mission Possible program that costs $500 a month. So we would like to thank the Windward Foundation, Nicole Guile-Weiss, and PBX Engineering. Thank you so much.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's $18,000 worth of donations right there. $6,000 for each impact sponsor, and we've had 3 of them come in tonight. So thank you so much for doing that. We are near the end. Keep in mind that the auction is going to remain live, though, even though we are going to sign off here in just a couple of moments. The auction items will continue until 9:15 tonight. So get your bids in. givergy.ca/Mission Possible. Get those bids in so we can really push this total as high as we can. I mean, what we've done so far tonight is great. It's not the same as the galas that we do every year in person. And now more than ever, there are people that need our help. So if you can do whatever, again, all donations are welcome. Whatever you can do, whether it's an auction item or just a straight up donation, thank you, thank you, thank you, because it is badly needed now more than ever before.
So we have been doing this for 11 years, 12 years now. This is the first at-home edition of Mission Possible Gala. We hope the last. We hope to be able to do this next year like we always have with you right there as well. But thank you so much for spending part of your evening with us. We do have some people that we would like to thank.
Will we get another updated total before the end? Shall we do our thank yous and then do an updated total?
Sure, like a big cliffhanger.
Okay, sounds good. So let's thank our great sponsors like DP World and Strand, our gold partners for this event. Thank you.
Thank you to the silver and bronze partners. We're very thankful for your generosity.
Thank you to all of the virtual table purchasers here tonight.
Thank you to Derek Wong, who put this together, and Vin Nguyen and Oh Boy Productions for producing this event for Mission Possible. Again, we're doing it from a studio. We're not obviously in a traditional gala, but this was like slick.
Sweet
We
setup.
weren't slick, but this was slick.
Thank you to the Mission Possible team for their hard work in putting this event together under these extraordinary circumstances. Pivot is like the word of the year for 2020, and the Mission Possible crew did a great job in pivoting to this online at-home edition of our gala.
And of course, thank you for watching. Again, we are very grateful to all of you for joining us, for your generosity tonight. And with that in mind, can we do one more total? One more total for the evening. That's not the final total, but this is where we're at right now.
Wow. Where is it gonna stop?
Yeah, it's amazing.
$171,665. That's tremendous, and there's still 31 minutes and 31 seconds left to go in the online auction items. So that will remain live. Please keep an eye on the items to make sure you get the thing that you are hoping to get by the end of the evening.
Yeah, and you know what? You're most likely at home. You're probably at home, so open up another bottle of wine and then, buy stuff on the computer. It's what I do most nights.
So you've got something there to uncork and celebrate when you get your auction item that you want so badly.
If you were a winning bidder, by the way, tonight somebody on the Mission Possible team will contact you tomorrow for pickup details.
Okay, thank you so much. We'd drive safe, but just walk safely to your bedroom.
All right.
Don't trip on anything.
Have a fantastic night, and keep an eye out too for the final totals from Mission Possible. That'll be all over those social channels tomorrow. Have a great night.
Thank you.
You do this? We'll do this. All right. This is an Oprah class.